Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of Victoria the Bard. As you well know, I usually tell tales, fantastical tales, of mythical creatures and strange events, but today I wanted to give you a look into what it's like to be one of these magical creatures in today's modern world. So, with me here is Minotaur reality TV star and labyrinth designer, Miss Patricia Steerman. Hello, Miss Steerman.
Oh, call me Patty. It's real neat to be here. I hope I represent the Minotaurs well and all that.
I must be honest, my previous experiences with Minotaurs haven't nearly been quite as pleasant.
Yeah, we've got a pretty bad reputation. I mean, come on, my uncle was called Great Slayer for a reason. Ha! Ever since mauling humans was banned, us Minotaurs have had to find something else to fill our time. So some of us got even more secluded, but some just started taking up normal jobs.
That's how you became a labyrinth designer.
Yep. Wasn't easy to put up the old battle axe.
I should say so. What all goes into labyrinth design?
Lots of planning and shipping and diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Well, I mean, we build right under human houses. We try to do it so they don't realize it, but sometimes we need to explain some few things, like why they need to move immediately. Anyway, other than that, the majority of everything is planning. Here, I brought some of the layouts of a labyrinth I recently worked on. See, there's 4 papers here, and each one represents how the maze changes.
Wow. Do you ever get lost?
At first, we did. That's why we don't get many helpers that aren't minotaurs anymore. But now we've all learned from the original Labyrinth of Crete. We all keep yarn in our tool belts. See?
Since we're on the subject, you have a new TV show out, right?
Labyrinth Lifters. Man, that is a fun show. We just go around renovating and building minotaur mazes.
I've watched a few episodes myself. I love all the different kinds of minotaurs you do these labyrinths for.
Yeah, we did a lot. Some of my favorite projects were when we renovated elderly Minotaur's mazes. One guy, he had been quite the warrior back in the day, and now he didn't really know what to do with himself. The labyrinth was so bad, we couldn't even show it on TV. The foundation of the house above it was failing, and the house was falling through the roof. We were almost ordered to fix it when the people started coming in contact with the Minotaur. After we did, okay, sorry. This gets me every time. He was so excited. I mean, he got so excited. He went out and mauled 2 humans, but he'll get to live in it in 10 to 20. So, yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. Anyway, haven't you done labyrinths for Minotaur celebrities?
Oh, that's another one of my favorite parts. We got to work with billionaires, musicians, movie stars like Cataly Portman, Bull Murray, Milk Jagger, just to name a few.
Oh my. I know you must have had some very interesting requests. Do you have a favorite?
there's a few ones. One lady was obsessed with ducks for some reason. We tried to decorate it with as many ducks as we could, and it really did turn out pretty cute. But after a week after we finished, she sent us a picture. She had flooded several passages with as many ducks as she could. Yeah. She was just living in a huge pool of ducks. We didn't really know how to react to that. The people who normally handle the press and social media were just like replying with smiley faces and stuff. I mean, they didn't really know what to do, so.
Now, you work for the Daedalus Corporation, right? I'm sure there's quite a few humans out there that doesn't really know what this corporation does. Care to explain?
Yeah, Daedalus is the only big-time labyrinth construction corporation in the world. There might be a few businesses that build, but we're the ones you want to go to for quality. Those little guys have nothing on us.
Is that a bit of the famous minotaur competitiveness?
Why? Is that a challenge? I can deal with you, Bard. I can take you down right now.
I assure you, Miss Steerman, I meant no harm. I'm quite sure I can take care of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just playing around. I dare say you were about to fight me. Now,
Yes,
that would have been a
really.
funny interview.
Same here.
You good there, Bard?
Sure. Yeah. Anyway, now we asked a local elementary school if any of the students had any questions for you, and we got several good ones. Let's see, one girl asks, what do minotaurs do for fun?
Well, as we've already established, we're a pretty competitive race. We mostly play games with each other, really physical ones, you know. There's a lot of wrestling and combat fighting involved.
Another asked, do all minotaurs live in labyrinths?
Most do, but some live in forests. They try to be like your hippies, you know, tree huggers and all that, but then their horns get stuck in the bark, and so they just like walk around and carry the tree trunks on their heads. Uh, they turn to look at you, and you get a face full of wood. Just yeah, it's fun.
I know we've already covered this, but another student asked, what do minotaurs do if they get lost in the labyrinths?
Well, I mentioned the string, but we also build a special room that we make sure everyone knows the way to. It's almost like a panic room, except it has chamomile tea and sofas and throw pillows.
This is the last one I'll ask. What do you think of Theseus, king of Athens? I believe that counts as an answer.
We minotaurs have a long history of feuds with the lineage of the that guy. That's why a lot of us have moved away from Greece. Way too much violence.
But we miss the salads. Huh, interesting. Well, that's all the questions I have for you, Miss Stearman. Thank you so much for being here.
The pleasure was all mine, Bard.
That's all for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and fare thee well, my friends.